Hello everyone, I'm Baltmatrix, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Rise of the Beast Changer Weaponizers, Optimus Prime with Chain Claw, and Optimus Primal with Arrow Stripe. I picked both of these figures up via Amazon. Taking a look at our blue wolf first, it's a pretty darn well molded wolf. It has, you know what? This reminds me of something from Dino Riders. It really does, with the way the metal is going along the back and then wrapping around the head like it is. It's a well-molded little piece of kit. However, its transformation is, dumb. Fold the front paws forward, reach under the belly, and pull out the, well, a handle. Grab its butt and flip the butt down to flip out a chainsaw, and rotate that around, and that's it. That's the transformation. You can then peg it into Optimus Prime's hands, and he can, well, you can imagine what Optimus Prime, or movie Optimus Prime, can do with a giant freaking chainsaw. Though he's got a wolf. Hey, this is so weird. I just can't get past it. It's Optimus Prime holding a folded up wolf with a chainsaw sticking out its arse. It's so stupid. Arrow Stripe is pulling off a very poor Tigatron, because, I mean, the face is well painted and it's well striped, but the body has no striping. Oh well. Take the tail, point it out straight, grab the entire middle of the body, and flip it open like you're filleting a fish. Turn the legs like that, and then point the forward haunches, well, out like that, flip up the head, and that's it. I guess it's supposed to be like a bow and arrow with a gun at the tip. Oh, and the box, the gun is painted blue, not white like the rest of the thing. That's a big issue I have with this. It's that white nylon plastic. And from far away, from like even a couple of feet away, you lose all the detail on the figure. You just lose it all. So you can either put it in or peg it in to Optimus Primal's arm, or he can hold it like so, like a weird crossbow. And yeah, that's it. that's it. I swear, the pre-production samples that a whole bunch of the leakers got a hold of last year, almost a year ago to the day, I swear this tiger had more paint on it. In terms of height, here's Legends Outback, Studio Series 100 Bumblebee, Deluxe Class Magnificus, Voyager Class Tarn, and Deluxe Class Crosscut. Yeah, they're roughly the same size as a current Legacy Deluxe, but then at the same time they're smaller than a Studio Series Deluxe. This is so weird. Like, Perceptor's a big figure for a Deluxe class, but this little Bumblebee here is a tiny figure for a Deluxe class. Scaling's all over the place. All right, let's take a look at these guys up close and personal. Prime is very well realized. Lots of wonderful molding going on at this size class. Just looks incredibly good. I would have loved there to have been some paint here in the tummy, but overall, it works well. It has a very odd feel to it. I don't particularly like the forearms, but I can forgive it. I would love the fist to have been painted black, but again, I could do that myself. Or you know what? Paint it blue. I would paint it blue. The actual joints in the figure are good. They're almost all ball joints, except for the head, which cannot move. Swivel or I should say a hinge in the shoulder for the transformation, ball joint, and then ball joint at the elbow. There is torso articulation for the transformation. Legs can kick forward at 90 degrees. They can't kick back at all due to the truck kibble, and they can kick out a little bit. Ball joint in the elbow. Geez, that's not the elbow. That's called a knee. No ankle articulation whatsoever. So posability is limited, but it's a cute little figure. I do like the look of it. Head sculpt is okay. It's better than I thought it was going to be, but this new Prime design just looks weird to me, and I don't know why. Prime out of the way, let's look at Primal. Again, very nicely molded. Just lots of textures and lots of good molding choices going on with Primal, but the dark gunmetal with the gray and just the only color really being the blue eyes, it's a very dour figure. I would have loved if there was more coloring, more blue, more white, just something to break this color scheme up. Oh well, I'll have to leave it to the customizers. Head sculpt is good. Head cannot move at all. Shoulders are on ball joints, and then ball joint in the elbow. No torso articulation. ball joint in the leg, and then double hinges in the knee for the transformation. No foot articulation other than they spin around for the transformation. Overall, the two of these are just fine. They're not great. They're not bad either. They're just fine. All right, transformation for these lads. Take the head for Prime and turn it around 180 degrees. Hollow head, unfortunate. Flip that down. If you don't turn it around, it's not going to be able to flip around all the way. Grab the entire torso and turn that around 180 degrees. Take the arms, fold them back, and then transform them in the classic Optimus Prime fashion. There's not much else here in terms of interesting bits to the transformation. Peg the legs together, flip up the heels, fold up the legs, and then peg the knees into the pieces that are hanging off the elbows, and there is the truck mode. Uninspired, but it works, so I can't argue with it too much. At this size class and price point, that's all they're going for, is just very simple transformations. It works. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to store Chain Claw in this mode, because yes, you could peg it in. You could peg Chain Claw in like that. But that looks rather dangerous and silly. The only thing I've come up with is to put Chain Claw off the back, like he's just going through the air and sniffing at everything and dog tongue wag out the window. Yep, that's the only thing I've been able to figure out. Whee! All right, Primal's transformation. Start with the feet. Turn them around 180 degrees so that the ape feet are pointing forward. Collapse the knees like that. And then come to the chest, come up to the sides of the head and pull out the chest. Turn it around 180 degrees. Boy, that's tight. Fold it up and fold the shoulder pads down, and we're done. That's it. That's Primal. That's all. That's all. There's nothing else to do here. It just looks like he sort of transformed into something squatter. And it's still the boring same color scheme. Eyes are green now as opposed to blue. Biggest problem I have with this alt mode is if you try to put the ape down like he's walking like an ape, he can't look forward. There's no way to get the head to look forward. So you're just kind of stuck with an ape mode that can't, move like an ape. And it has no posability in the head, which is a shame. Arrow Strike, Arrow Spike, Arrow Kitty can go on its back like that. So I guess that makes folding over like that work a little bit better. But other than that, there's nowhere to put the cat. You could peg it into the forearms. They're the same forearms that they were in robot mode. Or you could do what I like to do and have a kitty hanging off his arm. I do like that. I think that's funny. That does work. So, yeah. Overall, these two figures are just fine. They're nothing grand. They're nothing really to write home about. I'm happy that we got an Optimus Primal figure finally. But overall, they're just okay. For the fans out there who are more of the diehard and prefer more complicated figures, pass on these. These are meant for kids. They just are. They're meant for smaller children. And that's fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with them. I would just like them to be more complicated, but that's what the Voyager class figures are for. So folks, let me know what you think of these down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Baltmatrix, and I will catch you all next time.